Hello students, how are you all? I hope you all are fine and doing well. Myself, Shweta Mal from Green Valley English School is here to teach you class 7th biology. We started with the chapter classification of animals, and in our last class we were studying about invertebrates. Today I will start with phylum Mollusca. So Mollusca, they live both in water and on land. What happens? Their features are this, that they live on land as well as they live in water. Their body is soft and unsegmented. Their body is soft as well as their body is unsegmented. It is usually protected by a hard shell. It is usually protected by a hard shell. They move with the help of a muscular feet. How they do move? They move with the help of muscular feet. Example is snail, octopus and cuttlefish. So what I told you, that mollusks, they live both in water as well as on land. Their body is soft and unsegmented. They are not divided into segments. Their body is unsegmented, and the body is usually protected by a hard shell, a hard covering, that is hard shell, and they move with the help of muscular feet. Examples are snail, octopus and cuttlefish. So, soft-bodied animals, its name is derived from Latin word mollusc, that meaning is soft. Most are protected by a hard shell made of calcium carbonate. The shell, which is hard in nature, it is made up of calcium carbonate, have a reduced internal cell or have lost the shell completely during evolution. Possession of a coelom. Coelom, a fluid-filled cavity that develops with the mesoderm. Three distinct body zones are present. Foot contains sensory and motor organs. Visceral mass contains internal organs used for digestion and excretion and reproduction. Mental, a fold of tissue that drapes over the visceral mass and secretes a shell if there is one present. Mental cavity, water-filled chamber that houses the gills, anus and excretory pores. Radula, strap-like rasping organ used to scrape a food with curved teeth. It allows the mollusk to scrape algae and other food off rocks and drill through the shell of prey or catch fish. The digestive tract is complete and ciliated with a mouth, anus and complete stomach. Food is taken up by cells in the lining of the stomach and passed into the blood. Undigested materials are compressed and packaged and discharged through the anus to the mental cavity and carried into the water currents. Excretory functions are carried out by a pair of nephridia. And nephridia, tubular, they are tubular structures that collect fluids from the coelom and exchange salts with body tissues as fluids pass along the tubules. Nervous system, relatively it is complex. Most complex in octopus. Two pairs of main nerve cords are present. Viscerals serve the internal organs, pedal control the foot. Brain encircles the esophagus. Sensory ability, variety of organ systems. Large complex eyes are present. Largest eyes, large squid eyes the size of dinner plates. Open circulatory system is present. Respiration pigment is hemocyanin and respiration is through gills. Nidia, located in the mental cavity. Reproduction, they are sexual, can be simple or very complex, varies in different classes. Fertilized egg develops into a swimming form called a trophophore larva. This then elongates to become a villager larva. Locomotion varies. It varies, but it is dictated by the structure of the food. Herbivorous forms are gliders moving on the waves of muscular contraction. Cephalopods swim actively by the jet propulsion in which water is rapidly expelled from the mantle cavity. Cuttlefish and sea hares really rely on the lateral fins for locomotion. The three most common types of mollusks are gastropods, bivalves and cephalopods. The three most common types of mollusks are what? Gastropods, bivalves and cephalopods. So what I told you about mollusk, you have to just remember few of the features with examples, that they live both on land as well as in water. Body is soft and it is unsegmented. Usually the body is covered by a hard shell. That shell is made up of calcium carbonate. They move with the help of their muscular feet. Examples are snail, octopus and cuttlefish. Now let us know about Echinodermata. Animals are mostly marine. They live in groups or they are free living. Body is unsegmented. How is the body? Body is unsegmented. Body is rough due to spiny skin present all over the body. What about the body? Body is unsegmented. The body is rough. Why the body is rough? Due to spiny means katedar, spiny skin present all over the body. They move by a special locomotory organs that is called 2 feet or podia. How they move? They move by a special locomotory organs that is called as 2 feet or podia. They show two kinds of symmetry in their life cycle, radial in adults and bilateral in larvae. What is Echinodermata? The features of Echinodermata are that these animals are mostly marine. They live in groups or they are free living. Their body is unsegmented. Body is rough. Why the body is rough? Due to the spiny skin present all over the body. They move by special locomotory organs that is called 2 feet or podia. How they move? They move by special locomotory organs that is 2 feet or podia. They show two kinds of symmetry in their life cycle. The first is radial symmetry, that is in adults, and bilateral symmetry, that is in larvae. The name means spiny skin. Echinoderm or Echinodermata, the name itself means spiny skin. The examples are sea stars, sea cucumbers, sea urchins, etc. They all are marine. They all are found on the bottom of the sea. Where they are found? They are found on the bottom of the sea. Characteristics are their body type is pentamerous radial, that is body is radially symmetrical in 5 parts, multiples of 5. Body organization is in 3 layers: endoderm, mesoderm and ectoderm. Body cavity is coelom, and ecological role is that they are the food source, they are predators, that is control population, recycle nutrients, chemicals, anti-cancer and antiviral. Digestive system is complete, mouth and anus is present. Reproduction is they are sexual, that is dioecious. Asexual, regeneration if lost in arms or guts. So what was this about? This was about Echinodermata. Echinodermata are those animals which are mostly marine. They live in groups or they are free living. Body is unsegmented. Body is rough due to spiny skin present all over the body. They move by special locomotory organs that is called the 2 feet or podia. They show two kinds of symmetry in their life cycle, that is radial in adults and bilateral in larvae. Example: starfish, sea cucumber, brittle and sea urchin. So this was all about invertebrates. So as I told you that on the basis of presence or absence of backbone, animals are classified into two groups, invertebrates and vertebrates. Invertebrates are those animals which are without a backbone, and vertebrates are those animals which are with a backbone. So what are invertebrates? Invertebrates are those animals, they do not have a backbone, they are called as invertebrates, and they are found both on land as well as in water. And as I told you that on the basis of the their features, invertebrates are further divided into 8 groups: Porifera, Coelenterata, Platyhelminthes, Nematoda, Annelida, Arthropoda, Mollusca and Echinodermata. This was all about the 8 groups which I taught you about: Porifera, Coelenterata, Platyhelminthes, Nematoda, Annelida, Arthropoda, Mollusca and Echinodermata. In our next class, I will be teaching you about vertebrates. Vertebrates, the animals which have a backbone. Thank you, students.